Men in Blue kickstart their Super 8 campaign today, and for the latest, it's over to Anand.
Despite the controversies off the field, Dhoni's boys have been in great form out in the middle so far. But the big test is later. Tougher from here as the men in blue now face the power-packed West Indies in their first match of the Super 8 stage at Lord's. Despite the controversies off the field, Dhoni's boys have been in great form out in the middle so far. But the big test starts today.
It's finally that stage when it matters. Having beaten the minnows, Bangladesh and Ireland, we've reached that stage when we play the big teams. And West Indies, by beating Australia, has created a flutter or two. Two relatively easy games, two relatively easy wins. But other than that, there has been a lot of controversy. Whether or not Team India is united will decide whether or not we put up a good show in the Super 8s. In times like this, teams get united. In times of adversity comes out the best from the champions. And this team, mind you, is a champion one.
We try and keep the momentum going, and then we've got India, and then South Africa, and then England. So I think it's a pretty tough group. It's important, like I've said, that we try and continue doing what we're doing. I think the key to the rest of the game is that we try and do the basics.
In sum then, 3 simple recipes for success. 1. Take Chris Gayle out of the equation as quickly as possible. 2. Hold your nerve amidst all the controversy. The pressure surely will be there. And 3. Take advantage of the poor West Indian fielding. You are starting with a 25+ handicap. You do all that, you win the game. Boria Majumdar at Lord's for Times Now.
It's like, most of their players, they can hit sixes. Bravo is good, Chris Gayle, quite a few, experienced guys like Chandrapal, Sarwan. So I think it's a good side, and they have bowlers who can put pressure on, bowlers who bowl 140+. They've been using the slow bouncer and the slow balls very effectively. So I think they are a good side. They're potentially a good side. So yeah, you can expect some good cricket.
Now let's take a quick look at the key battles that are set for today's clash. First up, as the winner of these battles will decide the outcome of the match, a lot will depend on how Chris Gayle fires up at the start of the order and whether he's able to provide another rollicking start for the Windies. And he will be up against Zaheer Khan, who has recently found his touch with figures of 4 for 19 against the Irish, particularly against left-hand batsmen. In Sehwag's absence, a lot will depend on Rohit Sharma to give India a solid start. The elegant right-hand batsman is in great touch, and the men in blue will look to him to fire at the top. But he will be challenged by Jerome Taylor, who will ensure that the Indians don't get off to a very quick start. Another key battle will be fought in the middle overs between the in-form Ramnaresh Sarwan and the Turbanator Harbhajan Singh. The winner of this one will decide where the tide turns towards the all-important last 6 overs of the match. And India will hope for another special innings from Yuvraj Singh, who will be pitted against the left-arm spin of Suleiman Ben. The West Indian spinner has been successful in the recent past and will take on the challenge of stopping the sixes man, Yuvraj.
After taking on so-called minnows in the group matches, they now take on West Indies in the Super 8s in what is being called as the Group of Death. The buzz in the Blues camp is about taming the West Indies skipper Chris Gayle, and not just that, the form of the bowlers for Team India. Though the good thing about India is that finally Zaheer Khan is among the wickets. From the Lord's Cricket Ground with camera person Shailen Bhatt, Nidhi Tuli for Times Now.
The match will be played at Lord's, that has already staged 3 matches in the tournament, barring the low-scoring match between New Zealand and South Africa. Both the other matches have witnessed teams get a score of 160+. Now, the India-West Indies match will be played on a new surface, and pitch curator Mick Hunt believes that it would be a high-scoring game with some help in there for the quicks.